The guy on the phone for a second date update today thinks that his date was ruined by pirates.
What?
Yeah.
This is the most awesome start of any second date we've ever had.
No way.
You know, it doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, pirates will come in and just ruin a date. Those guys are jerks. They're always doing things like that.
No.
His name is Paul, not the pirate, the guy that's date was ruined.
Okay.
No, it wasn't some pirate named Paul that
Yeah.
showed up. And his email said that pirates came up, and he thinks that's what ruined his date. Paul, what's up?
Hey, how are you?
Is this like some figure of speech we don't understand?
Or were you in Somalia?
It's right in between.
Right in between. Okay, so before we find out how pirates ruined your date, who's the girl that you went out with? What's her name?
Vicky.
Vicky.
Okay.
And where did you meet Vicky? On the high seas?
No, I met her on this new app, Bumble. Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah, that's not new,
Yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
It's been around for a little bit.
It's kind of like the thing right now, though.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought it was like the cool new thing.
It is cool.
I mean, I think it is.
it's
Kind
the
of,
one
but it's
where-
been around for a while. It's the one where the ladies choose the dudes.
Okay, yeah, so you guys have heard of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So your friends
Okay.
told you to try Bumble, and that's where you met her.
Yeah, so we matched on Bumble, chatted a little bit, and thought I would take her out for some drinks, and she said yes.
Now, was this
Right,
your
and then-
first ever online dating experience?
No, I've tried Tinder before, went on a couple unsuccessful dates, and I tried Craigslist one time, and
Oh.
that definitely was
Yeah.
the...
I don't know why you thought that would work.
That's where you could probably find a real-life pirate.
It's a good point,
Tell us about
Jubal.
the pirates. What does that mean? You said you think your date was ruined by pirates?
Okay, so here's the thing. I took her out to get some drinks, and I know that for me, it takes about 2 to 3 drinks to really loosen up and get good at conversation.
Okay.
Okay.
So first drinks, things were still kind of stiff. Second drink, things started to get better. And then by the third drink, I think I may have gone too far.
Why?
Because for some reason, pirates came up. And
Like in
You start-
conversation, or they sauntered up to your table?
in conversation,
Okay.
Okay.
and I thought it would be funny to talk in a pirate voice, like, "Our matey, the 7 seas be," stuff like that.
Well, it's hard. Okay, Paul, to your defense, it's hard not to do that when anyone brings up pirates. We all want to say something about booty and walking the plank and the whole thing.
Yeah, it's true. Why do you think that ruined your date?
Well, it was fine at first, but I got stuck in the pirate voice for, not exaggerating, 5 to 10 straight minutes.
Oh,
It
that's a
sounds
lot
like
of.
a condition where you literally just got stuck and couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, it really felt like a medical condition.
Could you tell that she was like, okay, joke over at a certain point, or did you just keep going and you weren't aware of that?
I definitely just kept going, and at this point, she was barely even responding. I mean, I'm sure she was just trying to think of ways to escape the situation.
God, you needed help escaping the pirate voice. More like it. You should have slipped her a note that said, "Help me. I've been captured."
If I could have, I would have. But that was the problem, was I just kept going.
Yeah.
So how quickly did your date end after you got a case of the pirates?
Well, eventually I was able to get back to my normal voice. I dropped the whole pirate thing and sincerely apologized for going on for too long. And she, accepted my apology, and we moved on and had a pretty good conversation after that.
She didn't bolt right after the pirate, so
No,
that's a good
she
sign.
didn't bolt. Maybe just out of courtesy, so it wouldn't be very obvious.
So how did everything end with her then?
So things were wrapping up, and she said she needed to get out of here, and she said that her friend was coming to pick her up. So
Oh, okay.
I waited, and I didn't want to, try to kiss her in front of her friend and after everything. So
Yeah, well, that's not a pirate move. A pirate would have grabbed her right in front of her friend and made out with her.
Well, the thing is, I'm not actually a pirate.
Oh.
If I was, I probably would have
Okay.
definitely gotten a second date.
It all makes more sense now that he established that.
And you've heard nothing back from her at all?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update if you ask for your second date update in a pirate voice.
Oh, gosh.
Let's hear it, Paul.
Arr, give me a second date update, matey.
Oh, my God.
All right. Well, perfect. We'll do it right after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I told myself I wouldn't do it, but fortunately, I can't help it. Arrgh. Welcome back to ye second date update, where Pirate Paul is on the phone. Will he be getting a date or walking the plank?
Arg.
All right, got it out of my system.
You know that everyone in the car right now just did the same arg.
I know, they did.
It's so hard not to.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and Paul is on the phone. The reason for the pirate theme is because Paul thinks that his pirate impersonation killed his chances at a second date. He went out with a girl named Vicky, who he met on Bumble. They were hanging out, and then they got on the subject of pirates, and then he started talking like a pirate, and then, to use his words, got stuck in pirate mode and couldn't stop, and went on for like 10 minutes, and he feels like that joke just went way too far, and she might think he's kind of a weirdo. You ready to go, Paul? Ready to call her?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go.
And you're sure you can stay away from Pirate Paul, right?
I'm trying to stay out of the pirate voice.
Okay.
Just don't call
All
her
right,
a wench, okay?
Yeah.
Well, if I enter pirate mode, who knows what will happen?
Yeah. You're not in control at that point. All right. I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hello,
Can I speak to Vicky, please?
this is Vicky.
Hey, Vicky. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Why are you calling me?
I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about some stuff.
Hey, Vicky.
How did you get my number?
Oh, from someone.
Okay, what is going on?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
I know it's a radio show, but why are you calling me?
You recently went out with a dude who liked you a lot, and now you're not calling him back. So he sent us an email asking if we could get you on the phone to figure out what happened. His name's Paul.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you remember Paul?
I remember Paul.
Yeah.
He told us about your date and how he kept talking in pirate. He thinks that might have turned you off.
Yeah, it was really weird. He was really normal at first, and then, I don't even remember how we got into the conversation about pirates, but we started talking about pirates, and then he wouldn't stop talking in a pirate voice, and it went on for, what seemed like forever. He wouldn't stop.
Yeah. But
He did tell us that, and he knows that he kind of screwed up by doing that.
Yeah, I mean, he kept making these jokes. He kept saying, something poop deck. He just kept saying poop deck.
Yes.
I don't know. I guess he thought it was funny, but it was just really weird. It reached the point where it wasn't funny, and then he kept going for a really long time after that.
so after Pirate Voice, you weren't attracted to him anymore?
I mean, it was cute at first, and then it just got really weird.
Yeah.
And then he started talking to me about other dates he was going to go on later in the week.
What?
He switched up to we were friends or
What?
something.
Wait, hold on. Rewind just a little bit. You said he was talking about dates he was going on later in the week?
Yeah, so we matched on Bumble, and he was talking to me about other people that he matched with, and then was just casually bringing up oh yeah, on Wednesday I'm gonna go out with this person. Should I bring her flowers? What would you suggest that I do?
Dude.
That is, was it a weird attempt to bond with you over both doing the dating app? I'm just trying to figure out why someone would ever bring that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was really weird, and I didn't really know him, so it's not I was getting crazy jealous or something because
Right.
this was our first date, but that just seems such a weird, kind of really rude thing to do if you're on a date with someone.
Right.
Yeah, that should usually be common sense, but
Well, we're talking
if you're
about
also going to go talk like a pirate
Yeah.
for 10 minutes, you might not understand that's not exactly what you do on a date.
That's a good point.
That's so weird, though. I mean, if someone did that to me, I would read it as they weren't interested in me and that they were trying to friend zone me.
Right, which, had he not done the pirate voice, maybe I would have immediately gone to that assumption, but I think I just felt like he didn't understand how dates are supposed to go.
I think you are astute.
How did you react, by the way, when he was telling you about these other girls?
So I told him my opinion on whatever he brought up. Like, yeah, sure, I'm sure she'd like it if you brought her some daisies. I don't know.
You gave him solid dating advice.
Yeah.
I guess, sure. Yeah. I mean, now I'm like, I probably should have just told him off.
Well, you can tell him off because he's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
He's what?
He's listening to this conversation and wants to talk to you.
Hey, Vicky.
Oh, my God. What? Why? What is wrong with you? Why would you do this?
I just wanted to see what's up and thought that this would be a funny way to get your attention.
Funny way.
Hi.
Did you think that talking about other girls on our date was going to get my attention?
Well, we've only been on one date, so why is it a problem if I brought up other girls?
What? No, Paul, no.
It's still a date.
Why
Yeah,
would
it's-
you?
No matter what, doesn't matter how long, you're still going on a date with somebody. You don't bring up other dates usually.
I don't know. It kind of sounds like she's a little bit jealous.
What are you talking about, Paul?
this
You
guy.
lost your mind.
Dude.
It's not like we're exclusive or anything. I'm allowed to see other people, and you should be okay with that.
Yeah, Paul, that's fine. That's what dating is. But I feel like it's kind of an unsaid rule that you don't ask the other people you're dating about advice for other dates.
Right?
It's just a question. You don't need to be, scared of a question.
I'm not scared of a question. I don't
Oh,
freaking
sorry,
care
Ellen.
if you're dating other people. That's fine, but I don't want to give you advice about it. Like, that just makes me feel like I'm completely not important.
I don't know. Your tone and everything, you sound a little bit jealous.
Paul,
I'm not jealous. I just think it's friggin' insane that you would bring up other girls while you're on a date with me. Like, why are you asking me for dating advice? Don't you have friends to help you with that? Like, what?
Who would be a better person to ask for dating advice than the person I'm currently on a date with?
That's in a weird way, Paul. That's a good point, but no, you're not supposed to do that.
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Why else would you care?
Oh, my God. I don't care, Paul. I just don't want to go on any more dates with you because this is not how I want to date somebody. I don't want to give you advice on other people.
Well, maybe if you continued dating me, you'd be the only person I went on dates with, and that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, work your way up.
Really, out of all the girls, I like you the best.
Wow. I am so flattered. Thank you. I feel really special.
You're welcome.
Oh, my God. Honestly, Paul, just go have fun with the billion other dates you have this week. I really don't care.
It's not a billion. It's 3.
Well, still doesn't get it. Hey, Vicky, would you like to be date number 4 this week and go out with Paul one more time? We'll pay for it.
No, 1,000% no. I'll go on a date with myself.
yeah, it's really shocking.
Come on, Vicky. We had so much fun.
Did we?
For maybe the first 3 minutes. And not even to mention the freaking talking like a pirate for 10 minutes like you were frozen there.
I was stuck. I couldn't help myself.
He was stuck.
stuck. He was stuck in pirate, Vicky. Come on, one more date.
You don't blame him.
Oh my
No.
Are you sure you won't go out with me?
Yes.
No, Paul, I'm not going to go out with you, matey, because you're weird.
Come on.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592. It says, it sounds like the guy in today's second date update has never been out with anybody in his life before. And yeah, it did kind of sound like that. If you missed today's second date update, this dude named Paul wanted to call Vicky. He wasn't sure why he wasn't getting a call back. He thought maybe it was because he slipped into pirate and couldn't get out of it. Apparently, during their first date, he wouldn't stop talking like a pirate and joking around like a pirate the whole time.
Which is funny.
And we're like, dude, why didn't you just drop it after the first couple times? He's like, I couldn't get out of it. I was stuck in pirate. I've never been stuck in pirate before, but he was. And when we got her on the phone and found out the reason, it's one is because of the pirate, for sure.
Yeah.
That was weird to her. But then also he kept talking about all these other dates that he was going on, clearly trying to be like, I got a lot of options.
Yeah.
And that's not very impressive to go out on a date with somebody and then talk about all the other dates you have lined up.
He wanted advice from her.
Yeah,
But
that's terrible.
It is kind of sad that he can get lots of date options and there's normal people who can't even find one.
Yeah, I've had people text that in too.
What is going on in this world?
So yeah, he's out on the date being like, oh, I got this hot date lined up for Thursday.
Yeah.
She says that she likes to hike and stuff. Should I go hiking? What do you think I should do with her? Just asking advice. Text in at 78592 says, I just hated the guy because he had the worst pirate voice ever.
It did. I agree. It wasn't convincing or good at all.
But that's fun. That's a fun part about accents and doing impressions. You don't have to be
you
good at
say
it.
that because you're not good at those.
Yeah, you don't have to be good to do an impression.
Yeah, you can just, it's fun.
So they decided to not go out again, but I'm guessing for Paul it's okay because apparently he's got options just lined up.
Hey, he's got dates for days.
Yes,
is what
he
it
does.
sounds like to me.
I honestly think, though, that he was making up these other dates. Like,
I don't
some
think
guys
so.
try to impress girls and do stuff like that. I don't think he has a bunch of dates lined
No,
up.
I think that's what internet dating has done to everybody. It's made people have options that probably shouldn't always have that many options.
Really all you have to do is have an okay picture and some interests, and you can find dates online. So he probably did have a lot of dates up. He's probably also not going to be getting a lot of calls back from those dates.
They're all first dates.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. We're not like talking he's got a lot of relationships on the line right now.
I'm assuming Paul will be back for more second date updates.
Let's hope.
Actually, it's only going to be Paul now in second date updates. It's like, another one didn't call me back. I don't know why.
Call the Paul updates.
Yeah.
Johnny Knoxville here. Check out Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist, my new true crime podcast from Smartless Media, Campside Media, and Big Money Players. It's the true story of the almost perfect crime and the Nimrods who almost pulled it off.
It was kind of like the perfect storm in a sewer.
That was dumb. Do not follow my example.
Listen to Crimeless, Hillbilly Heist on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, I'm Cal Penn, and on my new podcast, Here We Go Again, we'll take today's trends and headlines and ask, why does history keep repeating itself? Each week, I'm calling up my friends like Bill Nye, Lily Singh, and Pete Buttigieg to talk about everything from the space race to movie remakes to psychedelics.
Put another way, are you high?
Look, the world can seem pretty scary right now, but my goal here is for you to listen and feel a little better about the future. Listen and subscribe to Here We Go Again with Cal Penn on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
I live below a cult leader, and I fear I've angered her.
Wait a minute, Sophia. How do you know she's a cult leader?
Well, Dakota, luckily it's I'm Not Afraid of a Scary Story Week on the OK Storytime podcast, so we'll find out soon. This person writes, my neighbor has been blasting music every day and doing dirt rituals, and now my ceiling is collapsing. I tried to report them, but things keep getting weirder. I think they might be part of a cult.
Hold up, a real-life cult? And what is a dirt ritual?
No clue, Dakota. To find out how it ends, listen to the OK Storytime podcast on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
The gym is a great place to meet women. You just go in there, you make a wrong turn on your way into the locker rooms, and then boom, you end up in the ladies' locker room, and there's tons of women around for you to meet.
Oh, yeah, we're just waiting for you in
And it's
there.
like, I can't go anywhere. I'm in my towel. I got to hit the showers, ladies. Let's have a convo. That's where the girl who's on the phone today for a second date update met the guy that she wants to call. She was taking a shower at the gym, and he just popped up from behind her and was like, hey, what's up?
No way.
That is not true.
Right, Nicole? Is that how you met this guy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you said in your email that you met him at the gym, and like I was just thinking the standard.
Oh my God. I was like, is he talking about someone else?
No, that's you, Nicole.
So you actually met him in a different way at the gym. That's weird.
Yes.
So what's this guy's name?
His name is Preston.
Whoa, fancy.
Sounds like you'd like that name a lot.
Fancy. I had a crush on a guy named Preston once.
Preston, it just sounds nice.
I don't know, just the way you said it though, Nicole. His name is Preston.
Oh my god.
So how did you meet Preston?
So I met Preston at the gym. He was playing a game of pickup basketball, and I was working on the machines. And so, like, I guess the ball strayed where I was, and so I just threw it back. And, you know, I watched a little bit, and then afterwards he came around and started talking to me. No one was in the shower.
Everyone had their clothes on.
It's a pretty boring story, Nicole.
Sorry.
It's all right. So you guys struck up a conversation at his basketball game or whatever?
Yeah. And, you know, we exchanged numbers, and he said, like, oh, you know, let's hang out this weekend, like, right away. So I was excited. And
Can I just say that's impressive? Because when I go to the gym, I am like a sweaty, sloppy, disgusting mess.
I was too.
I don't believe that if he's hitting on you. I think he still looks cute.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Guys will literally walk around the gym and hit on girls nonstop.
I guess they figure, like, if this is as bad as it gets, I don't know.
Yeah. Starting from the bottom.
So your email also said that you actually haven't been out on an actual date with this guy. Why are you calling to do a second date update?
I know. Okay, well, you know, right away he was like, I really want to meet up with you. And I was like, cool. And we've been talking like via text for like 2 weeks now. It's like text, couple of long conversations. But I kid you not, he has put this off like 5 times, and not like casual, whatever, but like we actually set dates, and then he'll just be like, oh, something came up, I need to push it. Then the next time, oh, it looks like it's going to be, you know, a couple of days. Oh, no, actually, it's going to be next week.
Oh, man.
And, you know, after the 4th time, I was like, hey, you know, if you're not interested, it's totally cool. You know, I'm not trying to, like, whatever. But he's like, no, I really want to meet you. So then the 5th time, he pushed it, like, another couple of days. And I don't know what to do, because I already, you know, I offered to kind of, like, let him off the hook.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I Facebook stalked him. I can't find anything on him.
Because you immediately think that he's in a relationship, right? That's like my immediate thought. Like, obviously,
that's what I thought. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, it's weird. Like on Facebook, it says he's single, but I can't find anything else. You know, so it's not like he's really active, and you know, I can verify. Maybe that's just like a placeholder page or something.
But he just keeps blowing you off every time you guys set a date.
Yeah, and it's getting kind of annoying. Like, I kind of don't want to even deal with it anymore, but I really like him. Like, I like him more now than before, because we've had a few, like, long text messages, and he seems really cool. Like, he's volunteering for Toys for Tots. I mean, like, come on.
Maybe he's just stringing you along. He's trying to play the hard-to-get game. Like, yeah, sorry, my schedule's super packed.
Ew.
We'll go out in a month just to, you know, get you on the hook.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to, like, show up at the Toys for Tots events and embarrass myself. No, like, I need your help.
What are some of the reasons he's given for pushing the dates back?
Well, this is the thing. He won't even, like, be specific, which is what made me really suspicious. You know, like, it couldn't be more suspicious than if he said, you know, oh, my apartment's on fire or something stupid. You know, it's like, there's nothing. It's just like, oh, something came up. My schedule got packed, blah, blah, blah. I need to push this. It looks like it's, you know, what is it? I don't know. Is he like a secret agent or something?
Maybe.
That'd be the best case.
I mean, yeah, maybe if I was Angelina Jolie, it's like, you like Mr. and Mrs., but I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you have a theory on it. You know, you always have some sort of theory when you're talking to someone and they keep blowing you off. At least I know I do. And you're like, why are they doing this?
Well, I mean, like, before I actually came out and asked him, I thought he was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like we text a lot, too. And if he was, like, his girlfriend would be really suspicious. Why is he always texting someone?
Right.
You know?
So you're texting, like, multiple times a day?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, like, I feel like if he was in a relationship, it would have to be, like, a long-distance relationship or something like that. Like, I don't know. Like, see, I don't like speculating like this, because then I feel paranoid.
Right, totally.
Now you're getting even more worried. What do you guys talk about when you text?
Like, all kinds of stuff. Like, oh, the other day he texted me this adorable cartoon that he drew for his niece's birthday. And I was like, oh, that's so cute.
This guy is pouring it on.
Yeah, you think
I'm
so?
going to volunteer for Toys for Tots. So, by the way, I spent 7 hours painting something for my niece.
It's just like a pencil drawing, but yeah.
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, call him, and get your second date update, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Nicole is on the phone, and today she wants to call a guy named Preston.
Even you say his name.
And Preston is a man among men, according to her.
Oh, my goodness.
He volunteers for Toys for Tots. He spends hours making art pieces for his little nieces to enjoy. She met him at the gym, and they've been texting back and forth. They haven't gone out on an actual date yet, and she's wondering why she keeps getting blown off, and I think I figured it out. Nicole?
Yes.
I think that the man that you described, Preston, is actually an angel.
Oh?
And he's been so busy up in heaven whispering in God's ear about the problems in today's society. And once he gets that solved, he'll come back down to earth to take his rightful place in your heart and take you out on a proper date.
This is so embarrassing. I hope he never hears this.
I hope he never hears this. This is so embarrassing.
So you don't think my theory is right, that he's actually an angel?
No, I just hope he's not a cheater.
Oh my God.
Well, he might be a cheater because he might be cheating on you with God. He's got a higher love. All right, anyway, I'll stop with that. But yeah, we're about to call him right now and find out why he's just been leading you on via text message.
Okay, don't use that music.
Yeah.
I don't want to use that music either, Nicole, but I have a feeling as soon as he answers, it's just going to start. Because he sounds like such a great dude. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Preston, please?
Yeah, this is Preston.
Hey, Preston, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a morning radio show.
What are you guys doing?
I'm calling because we recently got an email about you from one of our listeners. It's a girl named Nicole who you met at the gym.
Nicole emailed you about me?
She did. She emailed us because she says that you guys met and have been hitting things off via text message, but you haven't gone out on an actual date and you keep rescheduling. So she thinks that you're blowing her off, and she wanted to see if we could get you on the phone and find out if, in fact, you don't want to go out with her.
No, I do want to see her.
What?
That's why she and I have been texting so much.
But if you want to see her, then why do you keep changing the date on her and being like, oh, I can't do this day, and maybe a couple days, and then you end up pushing that date back too?
I don't really understand what's with all the questions. If I need to clear all this up with Nicole, I'll just do it straight up with her, and we don't have to go through you guys.
Yeah, but
okay?
Nicole asked us to call you. Do you like her? You think that she's cool?
I said yes already. Yeah, I like her.
Okay, well, you're on the verge of losing her because you've blown her off so many times.
What are you talking about?
Come on, like, you know how it is. If somebody blows you off constantly, eventually you're going to be like, all right, fine, they don't want to go out with me. I have a feeling that Nicole is right at that point.
Well, again, I'm going to go ahead and just deal with her, and I don't feel like we need to go through a radio station.
Yeah, but she said you haven't given her a straight answer.
Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. Just seems weird.
Do you feel bad about it or something?
Do I feel bad about what?
I don't know, about her kind of being bummed out.
I don't want to bum her out, but, again, things just get busy. I'm hoping that I can even hang out with her in the next 3 to 4 days.
Is that business days, or does that include weekends too? Why 3 to 4 days?
I really don't understand what you guys are after here.
Well, we just want to know why you keep blowing her off. And she wants to know why you keep blowing her off. And I feel like if you're not honest, and if you don't tell us or tell her, she's going to stop talking to you, and then you're going to lose your chance to go out with her.
All right, fine. If you guys must know, I'll tell you. But I don't want you guys to give her all of the information.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'll just give her the important stuff.
Okay. I had surgery, and I'm still healing up. So.
Are you okay?
Okay. Did you tell her you had surgery?
No, I didn't tell her, and I'm doing fine. I just still recovering, and it's taking a little longer than they told me it would, and so,
Okay. Well, that would probably be helpful, though, if you were talking to her and were like, hey, I had surgery,
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to get into the particulars of the situation.
I don't think anyone's going to pry into your medical history.
Are you doing okay, health-wise?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. It was cosmetic surgery, so I'm not. It's not like it was, my life wasn't hanging in the balance. It was just a cosmetic surgery, and it's taking a little longer to heal.
What sort of cosmetic surgery?
It was something below the waist.
What do you mean? You got
Something below the
surgery on
waist.
your junk?
What?
No, I didn't get. No, is that how it's? Yeah, I guess that is how it's noted.
Yeah, it sounded weird the way you explained it.
You're making it prettier somehow? I don't get it.
What'd you get done?
No, I didn't. It wasn't on my junk. I got butt implants.
You did not. You seriously got butt implants?
Yeah.
Like Kardashian-style butt implants.
No, I don't look like a Kardashian. I don't want to. I just sort of had not much down there for my whole life, and I do a lot. I go to the gym a lot, and nothing seems to happen. So I just want to look a little bit better in jeans and stuff like that. So that's not a big deal.
Does it hurt right now?
No, it doesn't hurt, but I mean, there's still some, a little bit of swelling, but it's not like I can take a girl out to a restaurant or sit in a movie theater.
Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that.
Sure.
I do also have to tell you that Nicole is actually on the other line listening to this conversation, Preston.
She's what?
She's listening, and she wants to talk to you.
Hi. Hi.
So uncomfortable.
Oh my gosh, Preston. I don't know what to say.
This is such a bizarre.
I don't know. I mean, it looked fine to me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. It's just something I kind of had to get done. I've just always been a little insecure about that area.
Oh my gosh. It's just so like, I don't know. I just wouldn't peg you for. Okay.
Is this pretty shocking to hear that Preston was getting butt implants and that's why he hasn't been able to go out with you?
I didn't even know this is like a thing that guys do.
A lot of guys do, yeah.
I mean, it's your body. You do it whatever you want, I guess. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be really like.
Is it a turnoff for you, Nicole?
I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm on another planet. I feel really weird. I don't feel like turned off, or I just feel like confused.
I mean, well, now you know I wasn't blowing you off. I'm sorry that you kind of felt that I was, but I do want to see you. And like I was telling these guys, unfortunately, the timeline has just taken longer than it was initially projected. And hopefully in the next 3 to 4 days, if you're still up for it, I really do want to take you out.
Well, I'm glad you weren't blowing me off. I'm
the same guy, just have a different butt now.
I bet it's going to be fantastic. Aren't you curious to what it looks like, Nicole?
I mean, actually, Brooke, I'm kind of curious, yeah.
Oh, are you? Okay. Well, then let me ask Preston this. You guys haven't even gone out on a date yet, but Preston, when your butt heals up, you guys will go out? We'll pay for a date.
Really?
Yeah, we'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Nicole, do you still want to go out with Preston?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have to sit down. It could be like
a stand-up date.
No, I don't want to be funny. I feel bad.
Well, I mean, I don't want it to be weird between us when we hang out. I don't want you to be like staring at it the whole time.
Okay, but it's already weird. It's already weird.
My eyes are up here, Nicole. My eyes are up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, like, how about this? Like, if I agree to go out, like, you have to wear tight pants because I have to see it. That's it. Because I won't be staring if I just,
all right.
you open the can of worms.
All my pants are going to be tighter.
Okay. You know what? I'll do you one better. We'll pay for the date, and Preston, I will personally buy you some yoga pants that you can wear off, that you can wear to show off your new butt.
I don't know about going out in yoga pants, but...
All right.
Hey, it's good money. You might as well show it off.
Congratulations, you guys. There wasn't really a second date because you guys haven't been out yet, but it is a successful second date update because you guys are going to go out, so that's good.
Well, this was the weirdest thing that I've ever done.
You got a butt implant, and this is the weirdest thing you've ever done. I find that hard to believe.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I'm calling today's second date update Love with a side of broccoli cheddar.
That sounds delicious.
It does sound good. And that's because the girl on the phone to do a second date update today spent her first date at the most romantic of restaurants, Panera Bread. Yeah.
It's amazing how all you have to do is say broccoli cheddar and we know exactly where you're talking about.
Doesn't get sexier than Panera. Especially when you're waiting for your food and they give you that little vibrating device to tell you when it's ready, and it lights up and it vibrates, and you just sit there for a few minutes and enjoy the vibration before you get your soup. What's up, Deanna? How are you?
Hello.
Oh, my God.
What's going on?
Well, I wanted to tell you guys about what's been going on and see if you can help me.
Okay, so you had a romantic date at Panera Bread and you did something with a vibrating thing? I mean, that's how Jubal set it up anyway. What do you even call that thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
I just call it pleasurable.
Okay.
So tell us about your date.
I understand you are throwing shade at Panera, but I liked it. I'm in college. I thought it was a college-appropriate first date.
It is. I mean, and when you're talking about casual dining, it's pretty expensive.
It still is, yeah.
You know,
it's pricier than like Subway and stuff.
That's true, and he paid, so.
Nice.
All right,
Boom,
sweet.
there you go.
So tell us a little bit about the dude. What's his name?
His name is AJ.
And
All right.
where'd you meet him?
We met in a study group.
Oh, my God. College kids still really do meet people in real life?
We do.
Yeah, was it a study group app?
No, but that's genius. We should make that.
All right, so what'd you like about AJ?
I noticed him in our first study group, and like I thought he was interesting and funny, like he was making people laugh or whatever. But I was getting everything in the study group. I felt really prepared, but I could tell he was struggling, and I was like, great, I can like help him out and spend some more time with him. So I just kept staying, and everybody else was sort of falling off and like leaving the study group, and it was just the two of us, and we worked together, and he was like starting to get it, and we had a good time. Like we were talking and stayed pretty late, and then a few days later he asked me to have lunch.
That's so exciting. Were you so excited?
I was so excited. Like my heart skipped a beat, and I was really excited. And I mean, I kind of was conflicted because I actually did have class, but I decided that I really liked this guy and decided to skip class and go to lunch.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Free Panera, too. That's
Hello.
nice. So how was your date?
It was good. We talked about life and like where we came from and, you know, all those things that I feel like you're supposed to talk about on a first date. And it went really well. And he actually at the end invited me to a party that he was going to the next night.
So you ran home and tried on every outfit that you have in your closet and decided nothing was good enough, so you went to the store and bought something new.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
And like definitely asked all the girls in my sorority like what to wear, and like we put together outfits. And so then the next night, which was the party, I was ready and waiting for his text with information, and I ended up waiting in my room all night for him to text, and he never texted
He
me.
never texted you at all?
No.
Oh, and I bet you look so good.
I felt really cute.
Yeah, that's like the worst. And then you have to explain to every single person that you live with, like, oh, why are you still home?
Exactly. They all helped me get ready, and then it just like never happened. It was so awkward.
And I'm guessing you haven't heard anything from him since either.
Well, no, because then the next day I texted him being like, what happened? Like, what's up? And he just never responded.
Why do you want to see this jerk again then?
The thing is, you have to make it seem like to him, like, well, I had other plans anyway, even though you didn't, and you ended up waiting the whole time just to save a little bit of face.
I know, something. And like what makes it even more awkward is we have class together tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. I was going to ask if you saw him since you guys are in that same group and everything.
It's like not even that I want something to keep happening. It's that I actually have to keep seeing this person. And so I want to get it worked out before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know anybody else who is at the same party?
I don't think so. It's a group of people that I'm not friends with yet.
So you couldn't get like a report on if he showed up alone or not?
No. Like, of course, I'm worried that he got there and hooked up with someone right away and totally forgot.
Right.
You have any idea why he would blow you off like that, though?
I really don't think I did anything. Like, we just met, and I've only been, like, very accommodating.
Yeah.
Right.
And I just keep thinking back to our date at Panera, which I feel like went so well, and I just feel confused.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and try to get an answer with your second date update, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Deanna is on the phone, and she wants to call a dude named AJ. They actually are in college together. They met in a study group, and then they had their first date at Panera Bread. She said she enjoyed it a lot, and then they made plans to go out to a party. She got all ready to go, but he never texted her. Also, to make matters worse, they have their class tomorrow, so she's probably going to see him, and she wants to get this all sorted out beforehand. And Deanna, I really hope this works out for you. I do.
I do too. I really had a good time with him. I like him. I think he's a good guy.
I hope, in a few months you guys hang out and then you're calling home from school to talk to your parents about a pregnancy scare or something like that.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a pregnancy scare in your future, and I think it's going to start right here. So I feel good about this.
Thanks.
Why aren't you angry at this guy? I'd be pissed.
I am. We definitely have to talk about this. It was rude for sure, but I'm open to understanding what happened.
All right.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if we can figure it out for you, okay?
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this AJ?
Yeah, who's calling?
What's up, man? How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
I don't know what that is.
It's a radio show. It's called Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Oh, okay. Why are you calling me?
That is a good question. I'm calling you because we actually got an email from one of our listeners about you.
Wait, me specifically? You sure it's the right AJ?
I'm pretty sure it's the right AJ. Is this the AJ that went out on a date to Panera Bread with a girl named Deanna the other day?
Yeah?
Yeah. Yep, that's why we're calling.
But how do you know that from the email? How do you know that?
I know that because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back, that person can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. So Deanna emailed us because she told us you hung out, went to Panera Bread, and you were supposed to pick her up to go to a party, but you never texted her.
That's kind of weird. She emailed a radio station about our date?
Yeah.
I think it's more weird that you left her just stranded, man. Why would you commit to something and then not follow through? Even if you weren't going to go to the party with her, why wouldn't you just shoot her a text and say, hey, I'm so sorry. It's not going to work out?
I'm not really comfortable talking about the details of our date on the radio.
Well, when you say the details of your date, it doesn't sound like you guys really did much.
Right. You were at Panera Bread.
Yeah, we talked and it was okay, but I don't want to air out her dirty laundry or anything, but it freaked me out a little.
She freaked you out? Well, all right. If you don't want to air out her dirty laundry, when we do this segment, everybody who agrees to do it knows that they might hear something that they don't want to hear. So she has agreed to have her dirty laundry aired.
You're 100% sure it's fine? I have class with this girl.
Yeah, I'm 100% sure it's fine. We've done thousands of these things at this point, but she knows that she could hear something that she might not want to hear.
Well, we were at Panera, just chatting, regular date stuff. But then she mentions that this is her first date.
Ever?
Yeah, first date ever.
What? So what? She's in college. It's not like you're talking about a 45-year-old woman.
But still, what? How has she not been on a date?
Ever, yeah, I know. It's kind of surprising.
Something wrong.
No, there is not anything wrong. It could just be that either she didn't meet somebody, maybe she's been really shy, maybe no one's ever even asked her.
Do you know her excuse for that being her only first date, AJ?
I don't know if she has an excuse or not. It's just in my experience, I don't like going on dates with girls who've never been on a date before.
Why?
Well, from my experience, afterwards they get really clingy and attached. I guess they over-romanticize me or something. But, I'm in college. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment, and that much clinginess.
You say, in your experience, have you had a lot of first dates with people who have never had first dates before?
I guess back in high school, people are younger, don't really have that kind of stuff in their wheelhouse yet.
Okay, wait, hold up, though. I feel like you're throwing out a huge stereotype about people who are dating virgins, basically.
Well, actually, she could actually be a virgin, too, if she's never been on a date.
Yeah, that's bad. Don't go down that road.
You guys,
yeah,
for all we
no.
know, she's 19 years old. Give these kids a break.
I'm just saying, don't be her first, because it's the worst. It's not only worse in the moment, but then after you have to deal with the aftermath of being her first. It's not fun. I agree with you on that, AJ.
No, all of you. That is awful. AJ, what did she do on your date at Panera that made you think she was clingy, besides just telling you it was her first date?
Really nothing much. She just seemed very excited for a first official date. And that just, gave me flashbacks to other first dates. And I was like, I don't know if I want to go down this road.
So why blow her off then? Why not at least tell her that you weren't interested in seeing her again? Yeah.
Well, it was just a first date. If I'd been dating her for a while, it would have been extra rude. But, once the semester's over, I might not see her again, so.
Wait, no, it's rude to begin with to make someone think that you have plans and then never follow through. That's rude.
Well, I can't text her after her first date ever and say, "Oh, well, canceled." That would crush her heart even more.
Crush her heart even more than making plans with her and then leaving her to sit home and wait for you?
I don't know. Maybe she thought I got into a car accident or something.
What? What kind of alternate asshole reality are you living in right now, AJ? You need to be respectful and kind with other people's hearts, and you're not doing that at all, man.
I really don't know what to say to her because I just don't want to hurt her feelings.
Oh, that
well,
must
AJ, I think we should give it a try. Don't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you better get sure because she's on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what? She's on the other line?
Yep, she's there. Deanna, are you there?
Hey.
Oh, hi, hi, Deanna.
Hey, AJ. Yeah, I definitely heard everything you said.
Oh, well, at least you know how I feel.
What?
That's just my experience in the past,
Uh-huh. You think I'll send you 8,000 text messages or something after one date at Panera?
Potentially,
You really don't think very much of me, or it sounds like women and girls in general.
No, it's not anything like that. It's just my experience in the past with, girls that they're not as experienced and then they kind of think a little too much of me right away.
So you think just because I haven't been on a date that I don't have experience?
To be honest, I just don't know you that well, so I just
made a lot of assumptions.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did. He made a ton of assumptions.
Not having been on a date or been in a relationship actually means that I am much more independent than it sounds like you are.
I'm just in college, and I'm not really ready for something super serious, super quick, and meeting parents and all that stuff.
What?
It's just experience from my past. It's just stuff.
You think
I've
that
dealt
we're
with
going to go
before.
to Panera and then I'm going to be like, hey, you need to meet my family. I mean, AJ, I like you. I thought we had a really good time, and it's really too bad that you actually have so many assumptions about women that you're clinging to. And that you can't be open to other options, and that somebody actually is really independent.
You see what you said right there? You said you like me after one date. Is that enough information to really know that you like somebody? I don't know.
See, Deanna, you're being a little too clingy saying that you like him just after one encounter,
Totally. I mean, emotional intelligence is really clingy.
I am really not shocked that this dude was the dumbest dude in your study group.
Wait, what? What'd you say about me?
AJ, you were the one who wasn't getting it in the study group, and I was happy to hang out with you longer and make sure that you got it. And you did. You totally got it.
Oh, she's really proud of you.
Good job, buddy.
I'm not some idiot with drool coming out of his mouth or something.
Well, I didn't say that.
Another assumption.
Yeah, he kind of implied it. Oh, another assumption right there.
No, he was talking about you.
Yeah. You didn't get that?
No, he didn't.
I definitely thought that I liked you, and I did. I thought we were having a good time, and I was really open to dating you some more. But honestly, after this conversation, I think I know more about you, and this is not going to work.
Well, let's make sure and ask officially. AJ, would you like to go on a second date with Deanna? We'll pay for it. I know she just said she doesn't want to, but I'm hoping that she'll change her mind if you say yes.
I feel like she got really worked up over just one date and one, missed text. I think...
Do I sound worked up?
Clingy, but that signs of clinginess right there, being so worked up.
How are you
So
still sticking to that?
I'd say no.
The clingy girl just denied you before you were even able to say no.
Yeah, well, it's mutual.
Okay. Well, sorry, Deanna, no second date, but it sounds like that you're okay with that.
Totally. AJ, I know your deal. Wish you the best of luck. Hope you don't make assumptions about women in the future, though.
Don't worry, Deanna. One day there'll be a guy that's cool with your whole deal.
I don't think she's too broken up about it. AJ.
Oh my God, you're such a jerk.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
I think everybody's been on a date before where they know it's not going very well, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Today's second dater, John, emailed us, and his email described his date as, I quote, a giant cluster.
Well, that's to the point, isn't it, John?
So, sounds like it didn't go very well. Hey, John, how are you, man?
Good. I'm better now that you guys reached out to me.
Why don't you tell us what you mean by the date was a complete cluster?
Well, I think it's kind of an understatement. It's probably the worst date in history.
Really?
What?
Yeah. It was.
Why are you so intent on getting another one then?
I mean, when we met, we really clicked. So I really wanted to make it special.
Oh, no.
But not like over the top, but just like, really unique, something memorable.
What went so wrong then? You're planning this special date? Where did the cluster part come in?
I'm driving to the restaurant, and I chose this place that's kind of like small and authentic. It was recommended from a colleague as like the best Italian food in town.
Yeah.
And I ran over a curb on accident because I was so nervous, and so she probably thinks I'm a really horrible driver, and I'm not, but I just was nervous.
Do you get nervous on dates often?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But for her, you were.
Yeah, like dream girl. So in the actual restaurant, I had a reservation, but they had us down for the wrong time, so we had to wait for like half an hour.
All right. What's so bad, though? I mean, these are just a couple, like, inconveniences.
Yeah, that's nothing. So we sit down, and they sit us way in the back next to the restrooms, and you could literally hear the toilets flushing.
Oh, man.
All right, that sucks.
It's romantic.
Real romantic.
But again, not your fault.
Especially when a big guy went in there and we could hear more than just the toilets flushing.
Oh,
gross. Gross.
Yeah, but like Brooke said, none of that is your fault.
I agree. But then there was like her food. Her food came and it was the wrong order. She ordered chicken fettuccine and they brought out seafood fettuccine. Well, she's allergic to fish.
Oh.
She couldn't even eat that, so we had to wait 20 minutes while my food just sat there cold for her food to come. And then when it did come, the waiter spilled it on her.
Oh, wow.
And she had told me in the car, I had complimented her dress, and she's like, "Oh, thanks. I just got it today."
No.
And
So it's just one thing after another.
yeah, it was awful.
So did you step in, John, and do anything to make her feel better about the night? Like, what did you do to try to smooth it over by the end?
I was just so apologetic at the experience at the restaurant. And I said, "Hey, why don't we go somewhere? I'd love to, spend some more time with you. Perhaps we could watch a movie or something and talk." And she kind of shot that down really quick and said, "Oh, no, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to feed my cat."
Oh, wow.
Feed your cat.
She told you the cat was more important?
Ouch. That's a big excuse because cats are pretty good by themselves without eating for a while. So
That's what I was.
That's how the date ended?
Yeah. And then it was really awkward. I went in for a kiss goodnight, and she kind of just turned the cheek. Gave me the cheek.
I feel like, though, you're blaming all of the bad things that happened on the date on someone else. Is there anything you could have done that would have turned her off?
I mean, besides my bad driving, no, I don't. I really don't think so. I mean, I had her laughing, before the food spilled on her. We were, like, having a great conversation, and it went really well.
Huh.
So you just kind of want a second chance. Take her out on a decent first date. I can understand that.
Yeah, and she hasn't been returning my calls.
How many times have you tried to get a hold of her?
Well, I left her 2 voicemails, and then I texted her.
All right.
And I haven't heard back.
We think we know what the issue is.
Yeah.
We'll call her right after this song and see if we can get her to go back out with you, okay?
Cool. All right.
All right, hang on. We'll get your second date update after this.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
John emailed us about a girl named Meredith who he met at a bar, says that it was kind of like love at first sight for him, and then their date just went horribly bad.
Oh, dun, dun, dun.
Not really John's fault, just things kept happening. Their reservation wasn't on time, the food was bad, the food was wrong, the food got spilled in her lap, all kinds of things. John, are you ready to call her and see if she'll go out with you again?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're assuming the problem is the date you went on sucked.
That you have terrible karma for some reason.
Exactly. It's not me. It was the date itself.
Okay, if that's not the answer, you're going to be horribly upset, John.
I don't think that's going to be the issue. But if for some reason it is, I will be sad, but I don't want to give up. I mean, I think she needs to give me another shot.
John, if we get a hold of her, what do you want me to say to her on your behalf?
I just want you to say that I can see that she's somebody that's really special, and I think that she would think the same about me if we had a second chance.
All right, I'll do it, but I'll do it less creepy than that.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, man. But
It sounded sad.
it did sound sad.
It sounded sincere. Come on.
All right, John.
Thank you.
We're going to call her right now. Stay on the line, kind of be quiet, and jump in whenever you think it's appropriate, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Meredith.
Yeah, this is Meredith.
Meredith, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning on Moving 92.5.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you guys?
Not bad. Do you listen to our show?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Sweet.
Nice. Awesome.
Have you ever heard one of the second date updates?
Yeah.
Less enthusiastic on that answer.
What if I told you that somebody emailed us about you?
Oh, jeez.
It's a guy by the name of John. You guys went out on a date, and from his description of the date, it was terrible. Not necessarily his bad, but a whole bunch of bad things happened.
Yeah, I remember very well. I have like a ruined dress as a token of that bad date.
Is that the reason that you won't call him back, because the date was bad?
Here's the way I think. I mean, chemistry is an interesting thing. We had a certain physical chemistry. He's really nice. I was attracted to him. But when that many things go wrong, one after the other in a day, I think it means something. It's like, hello, the universe is trying to tell us something, that this is just not going to work out.
You think it was God's hand himself coming down from the sky and tipping of food in your lap to make sure the date was bad?
Exactly. The hand of God's linguine all over me. It's like, come on.
You can't credit it to just a bad restaurant?
Sure, it was a bad restaurant, and it wasn't his fault. But it's like that wasn't the only thing. I mean, he ran over a curb on the way there. It's like that got me all jittery, and like it was one after the other. And it's like I can't ignore the signs that there's probably a compatibility issue here.
Meredith, do you worry that you could miss out on something good if you don't give it a second chance?
If the date's any indicator, like the curb, who cares, right? But then it just got progressively worse. So the second date is like, I get struck by a bus or, he
Meredith?
chokes on something.
If you're familiar with the second date updates, you should know that he is on the other line.
Yeah, okay.
And just heard everything you said. John, say hi to Meredith.
Hi, Meredith.
Hey, John, what's up?
I can respect where you're coming from because I agree it was a horrible date, and I feel really bad about it. But I just don't think that should dictate what we had.
I don't know. Like, I feel like I got to trust my instincts, and I don't want to be led down a path that we're both just going to end up disappointed and possibly dead.
Meredith, I don't think it's going to be that serious if you give him another shot.
That's a big jump.
I just believe that things happen for a reason. And one after the other, the indication was that this is not going well for whatever reason, and I should pay attention to those signs.
Meredith, is it that you just really don't like John that much? Because I feel like if he was Prince Charming, you'd be willing to overlook all this stuff.
It's just that I really want to fall in love, and it's tricky business, and I'm scared that everything's saying this is not the one.
John, it sounds like Meredith doesn't want to go on a second date, but I'm going to give you 30 seconds to try to convince her.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready. Go for it.
What was going through my head after this date was that if you did give me a second chance, I would promise never to hurt you or never to make you feel like you did on that first date. And I think Rick Astley kind of sums it up in this song. If you don't mind, I'll just sing it here, and this will capture what I'm thinking.
Oh, gosh.
Never gonna give you up.
Oh my God.
You down. Never gonna run around.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You're ridiculously adorable. Oh my gosh.
Meredith, say yes,
Meredith,
please.
you can't respect that? A little Rickroll on your second date update?
You know what? Only because he is referencing, like, we did kind of talk about, 80 songs. So, okay, yeah.
Yes!
But on my terms, like, never sing that song to me again.
It worked.
I thought that was awesome.
That was the universe's power
Yeah.
at its
Oh my
best. Are you
God.
kidding me?
Here you go, Meredith. We will pay for your second date, all right? We'll send you guys out. We'll take care of it. We'll figure out the driving situation. We'll send you out in full body armor, whatever you need to enjoy your second date with John.
I can't wait to see her smile again, because when you smile, I think the whole world stops and stares for a while.
Oh my God. Come on, John, give it to us in song.
No.
Bring us out in song.
No. John, quit while you're ahead.
No.
When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. Girl, you're amazing.
Oh my God. He needs to hang up before I change my mind.
Awesome. You guys are going to have a good time.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A lot of times when you're out on a first date, you do something embarrassing. You embarrass yourself somehow. And then you never want to see that person again. Even if they like you, they call you, they try to get you on the phone. You're like, what happened on the date was just way too embarrassing. I remember I went on a date with this girl a long time ago, and we went out on the date, and we were there, and like there were people coming up and recognizing me from the radio, and we were leaving, and I gave like this homeless guy like a $100 bill, and he cried about how it changed his life and all this stuff. And I was so embarrassed because she had just gone out with the perfect man, and I was like, there's no way I can continue this. I'm so embarrassed that she saw that stuff happen. I can't continue it. So she'd try to call me, and I just would ignore her calls. I knew it was just going to ruin everything.
And I'm sure she also looked like, a supermodel as well, but you had to turn it down.
Yeah, and that was it. I felt like I was too attractive for her. All kinds of embarrassing stuff happened on that date. Well, James, who is on the phone with us right now, has an embarrassing story from his date, too. Maybe not as embarrassing as my thing.
Whoa.
But something happened on his date that is actually very embarrassing. Not for him, for the girl that he actually went out with. Oh, no. And that's why he thinks she's not calling him back. James, what's up, man? How are you?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So the problem on your date wasn't that you were too perfect like I have?
No, not this time.
Okay.
Not this time.
So tell us a little bit about the girl that you want us to call today. Her name is Lauren?
Yep.
And where did you meet Lauren?
We got set up on a blind date.
Was it, wow, was it blind, or did you Google search her, find her on Facebook?
Completely blind.
Really?
All I knew was the first name.
That is risky.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And what did you guys decide to do when you went out?
Well, I didn't want to do anything, high pressure, high stakes, so we got in touch and we met for breakfast one day.
Okay.
And how did breakfast go? You guys enjoyed each other's company even though you hadn't seen each other or known anything about each other?
Yeah, I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but I mean, it was great. I mean, we had about an hour date and it just flew by. She was stunning. When she walked up for the first time, she was absolutely beautiful. So that, I guess that's a lot of the anxiety of a blind date was out the window.
What was her reaction to you? I mean, did you pick up on anything? Did she seem similarly, satisfied?
Yeah, I mean, we were joking around by the end of it, like we were old pals. She was laughing at my jokes, she was cutting jokes around me, and there was really no awkward lull in the conversation. Just one sort of topic led to the other, and she seemed to really.
Look, okay, the date sounds great and everything. It sounds awesome, but I want to know about the embarrassing part. That's what I want to talk about right now.
All right. So after we finished breakfast, we didn't have anything to do for a while, so I said, let's just go for a drive. Just to drive. No expectations, no nothing like that. So she said, fine, let's do it. That sounds like a great idea. So we hop in my car, and we're driving around, and we're stopping at, really nice little parks and little things here and there that just are nice to look at. And so while we're driving and we're joking around, and I start to, as playfully, nothing expected, but playfully just tickle her side, nudge her in the side, see she's ticklish. So I just tickle her here, tickle her there, just goofing around, sort of a flirty kind of thing.
Real quick, James, was she into that? Because tickling somebody on a first date, to me, sounds kind of strange.
Tickling somebody that you've dated for a year even is hard sometimes.
I know it was a little bit weird, but I mean, she was laughing. She seemed to have a good time. She never told me to stop or push me away or anything.
Okay.
Right. And as she's laughing, as I'm having a good time, she let one fly.
And what did she do after she farted on your first date?
She turned the reddest color of red you've ever seen in your life.
Did you keep tickling her? Did you say anything? Did you try to act like you didn't notice it?
Because, I mean, it wasn't like a silent one where maybe you heard it. Like, there was no doubt that you heard it and it was from her.
Did you start laughing? I mean...
I did not know. It's like you put the mute button on the car.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
It's so hard not to sometimes, though, because farts are so funny.
I wouldn't have known how to react in that situation. I think I would have just acted like it didn't happen, but obviously it's one of those situations where, like, if you're on an elevator and you smell something, you're like, one of us did it.
Yeah.
And
nobody make eye contact.
Nobody just like will pretend. But unfortunately,
I mean, the elevator is safer because, I mean, in a car with two people, it's a pretty short process of elimination.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say, and unfortunately, you're stuck with her now because you're on a date. So
yeah, so I mean, you could tell she was really embarrassed. She was like slinking down in her seat. She was trying to get as close to the door as possible. Like, she was so embarrassed, and I mean, it happens. I mean, these things happen. It's what happens inside of us. And I was trying to tell her, like, it's okay. You got nothing to worry about. Everyone does it. I do it. We all read that book growing up. You know? So it's just a natural thing.
And what was her response to that?
She was, she was like, thank you. I understand. It's just really embarrassing. And she could tell that I was trying to help her, but I felt bad for her. I really did, because she was really beating herself up about it, and she didn't really have a reason to. But, I mean, I understand where she was coming from.
Yeah. Now, I'm assuming your date ended shortly after that?
It did. I asked her if she wanted to keep driving or if she wanted to call it, and she said, I think, I really had a great time, but I need to get going. I got stuff to do. Mm-hmm. So we drove back to the restaurant where we had breakfast, and that's where her car was, and we sort of did that, awkward goodbye where we both kind of still have the seatbelts on, but we hugged. Across the steership, passenger to the driver's side.
Right. Okay.
And I asked her, can I call you or can I text you? Can I see you again? And she told me she would text me or she would call me.
And you haven't heard anything from her at all?
No, not a thing.
Have you tried to get a hold of her?
Yeah, I've texted her a couple times, and I called her once, and it went right to voicemail. But otherwise, nothing.
Okay.
I can't imagine being so embarrassed about one fart that you wouldn't ever call a guy again,
Girls-
especially when the guy is expressing so much interest
Yeah, but
in you
girls
still.
don't fart. Like,
Yeah.
we don't think about that.
And if she wasn't embarrassed before, now all of Seattle knows that you're today.
Very embarrassed now. All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
All right, thanks, man.
All right, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
James, I think I know how you screwed up on your first date.
Yeah?
Yeah. I was thinking about it. James wants us to call this girl named Lauren today. They went out on a breakfast date. It was all good and everything else, but the most important part of the date that we need to remember is she farted on their first date because he was tickling her, and then she was very embarrassed about that, and the date ended shortly after, and he thinks that she's not calling him back because she's embarrassed. And she probably was very embarrassed, and I think, James, the mistake that you made on your date was after she did that, after she tooted, you just try to make her feel better by consoling her and being like, oh, don't worry about it. Everybody does it. What you should have done was fart yourself.
Absolutely.
Louder than her. And then you guys could have like a little fart battle in the car, and then it would be cute. Be like, see, everybody does it,
That's actually a good idea.
If I had that talent, I might have.
Okay, if you could do it on command. All right, you ready to call her and see if the reason that she isn't calling you back is because of Fartgate?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man. Dial the phone right now.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Lauren, please?
This is she.
Hey, Lauren, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Where are you calling from?
Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Okay. Why are you calling?
I'm
Sorry.
calling because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. It's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then aren't calling them back, and they email us to see if we can get you on the phone and ask if something went wrong.
Okay, I didn't email anyone.
I know you didn't email
I
us.
didn't give the... Okay.
Somebody emailed us about you, though.
About me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you recently went out on a date with one of our listeners.
Okay.
His name is James.
Oh, my God.
You remember going out with James?
You know what? I don't think this is a good idea for me to talk to you.
Really? Can I just tell you real quick what he said about you? Because I really would like for you guys to go out again because he liked you a lot.
Well, first of all, he shouldn't have said anything about me.
Okay. Well, he told us about your first date, and he told us about the embarrassing incident.
What do you mean?
Well, he said that during the date, he was kind of tickling you and you're messing around, and then you passed gas.
Oh, Lauren. He told you that?
Yes, he did.
It's okay. Don't be embarrassed.
But it's not a big deal, and that's why we're.
First of all, it's not even about being embarrassed. I cannot believe he would. So, what was the whole point of him calling you and he called you to tell you that so you could just embarrass me on the radio?
No, not at all, Lauren. He called and told us that because when we do this segment, we always talk to people about the date that they went on to figure out if there's anything awkward that happened.
Well, that's really messed up. He shouldn't have told you that because it was private.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. The only reason he told us that, though, was because he thought that's why you weren't calling back because you were embarrassed.
This is so up. He should be embarrassed. He's a complete weirdo. Like, I thought he was a psycho, and obviously he is.
Why do you think he's a psycho?
First of all, it was like weird that he was tickling me, by the way. That's like so weird.
I thought that. Okay, so you sound like you don't like him very much. Before we let you...
I mean, like, I'm sorry. If you would like to know what a weirdo he is, I'm happy to tell you because obviously he has no problem calling a radio station and telling them something personal about me.
I would love to hear what a weirdo he is. And I'm sorry. You shouldn't be embarrassed. We're not trying to embarrass you at all.
No.
It's more just so James can know why you're not calling him back.
Well, so we went out for breakfast. On our date because, like, I wanted to make sure he wasn't a weirdo, and it was actually nice. And then he wanted to know if I wanted to take a drive. It was a really nice day out, and on the drive, it was beautiful. It was, like, the perfect day. And so we stopped at some parks. Like, we just stopped at various places. But then when we got to one, like, place, and he pulled over, and I was like, oh, I thought he was going to try to make out with me. And he told me that he had something he wanted to show me. So he got out of the car, and I got out of the car, and he walked me back to the trunk of the car.
Oh, my gosh.
That is scary already.
What was going through your mind at that moment?
I was worried that there was going to be, like, a sledgehammer, but I was hoping it would be, like, I don't know, like, maybe he was getting a jacket or something. You know what I mean? I was like, maybe he's getting a jacket.
Right.
So he opened the trunk, and he pulled out an urn. Okay, like a silver urn.
Weird.
And he said, "This is really important to me. Like, this is really special to me. This is my father."
What?
Whoa.
Like, yeah.
That's a little bit heavy for a first date.
Yeah, and I didn't even know what to think. I was just silent. Like, I didn't even ask anything. I didn't want to know anything about it at that point.
Yeah.
And then he just says, because my father really loved birds. And so whenever I drive to someplace beautiful and see bird feeders, I stop because it was his final wish that I sprinkle his ashes into the bird feeders so he can be free with the birds.
Oh wow. That is...
That's a lot.
That's kind of weird. I mean...
so weird.
If that's his father's last wishes... That's one thing, but to do that with you on a first date, like, hey, we're going to share this special experience and feed my dad's father's ashes to some birds, I could see how that would kind of turn you off a little bit, Lauren.
That's at least third date material.
So
Come on.
Yeah.
Did you guys spread ashes together?
Yeah, because I was afraid he was going to kill me. Because I was like, how did his father die? Like, did he kill his dad? Like,
Not natural causes, bro.
Wow. All right. I can see why that turns you off then, Lauren. That's kind of strange.
Yeah, I was just, like, so relieved, honestly, when I got home and I was not dead.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Lauren.
Yeah.
He's also on the other line right now.
Are you serious?
I am. I'm sorry.
Hi, Lauren.
Oh, my God.
I'm just a little offended that, I decided to open myself up and let you in on something, personal and special to me, and then you judge me by it,
What? First of all, here's the thing. I'm really sorry to hear about your dad, but you need to understand that that's actually nuts, what you did. Like, I didn't even know your dad was dead. Like, if we've been dating for a while, fine, maybe, but not only was it our first date, it was the first time that I met you. Like, so did you know we were going to do that? Like, that's weird.
No, I had no intention, but when we were driving and I saw the birds and I said,
Yes,
this
there's
would be a
birds
great
everywhere.
time
You like pull over every time you see a bird.
make good to my dad, and at the same time, see what kind of connection I have with this girl that I had a great time at breakfast with, had a great time talking to, had a great time driving with, and I thought, maybe she was kind of real. Maybe she was a little bit deeper than just a puddle. That maybe she might understand what I was doing.
Serious? Because I am weirded out when you pulled out an urn on our first date. I'm shallow.
It's a little bit because you can't understand why I'm doing it.
It is weird that you would take me to the trunk of your car, pull out an urn of your dad's ashes on our first date, and then feed the birds with it.
I mean, I didn't get weird when, you told me about all these traditions you have with your grandma and all these other things.
And that is different. I was telling you what we used to make on Thanksgiving. If I told you that she was dead and I baked her ashes into a pie and ate it every Thanksgiving, then it would be the same.
Must I remind you that I overlooked the fact that you completely stunk up my car?
That is so up. Like, by the way, it's like completely weird also to tickle people on the first date. Like,
Oh, yeah, we forgot about the tickling thing.
Very true.
Well, it sounds like you two just had a wonderful time together, and that would mean that I need to ask Lauren if she would like to go on a second date with James. We'll pay for you to go on a second date. No? You answered before I was even done asking the question, Lauren.
No, I'm sorry. I just can't. I understand that this is very personal to him, that I cannot.
All right. James, I'm sorry, man. No second date for you.
Can't blame the guy for trying, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe just wait a little while to bust out your dad's ashes on a date,
I could probably try that out.
Yeah, try that, and then also wait a little while to bust out the tickling on a date.
Yes.
She should not order the burrito.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A guy named Kipling is on the phone today for a second date update.
Ew, he sounds very high class.
Yes, he does. Kipling. Apparently, he's not very good at dating, doesn't date a whole lot, and he's afraid that his nerves might have got the best of him on his first date. Kip, how you doing?
Good.
Can I call you Kip?
Yes, actually, Kip is. Most people call me Kip.
Okay. I don't know why. I just don't want to call you Kipling the whole time.
I know, it just sounds
I don't know
weird.
why,
It
but it
rolls
sounds
off
weird.
the tongue weird.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, it's a weird name.
Okay. So, Kip, now I want to call you Kipling every time. This is.
I mean, you can if you want to.
All right.
And
Well,
Kip,
anyway.
remember, you're getting made fun of by a guy named Jubal, you're fine, dude.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Kipling, whatever. Just tell us about your first date a little bit. What's the problem?
Okay. Well, I don't generally date a lot, like for the most part.
Okay.
I just don't go on a lot of dates. I don't do the whole online dating thing, just because it's weird and hard. But anyways, this friend of mine at work, she sort of showed me this, her friend, Mona. She was showing me pictures of her. And
It sounds to me like you're trying to say your friend from work hooked you up with a date.
Yeah. Am I not explaining that right?
Well, I mean, you did. It just sounds like you're a little nervous maybe and kind of all over the place.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine, man. You're doing a really good job.
You're here with friends.
Okay.
Kip will help you out.
So your friend set you up with a lady.
Right. My friend set me up with this girl, and we talked on the phone, and we decided to go to a restaurant. And I picked a really nice restaurant because I wanted to impress her. I mean, she looked really cute. I hadn't been on a date in a while, and I wanted to impress
Take her somewhere where they have silverware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think that's a good move.
Classy.
Yeah.
A woman will always love you if you feed her well.
Well, I guess, yeah, right? But I got there late. I misjudged the traffic, and I got there like 15, maybe 20 minutes late.
Oh, wow. That is a lot late. Like 5 minutes is okay, but if you're 15 minutes late.
Yeah, it's a long time to wait.
Did you text her and say, hey, run in a little bit behind?
No, I didn't want to text while I was driving. No one should do that.
That's a good point.
Back to your date, Kip. How did she react when you were that late? Did she seem upset by that?
She seemed fine with it. She was really nice about it, but I was already so nervous because I was late. And then this thing happened. Well, I guess I was surprised by the size of her. She had a really big chest area.
Oh, Kip.
Okay.
Wait.
That'll happen. That'll happen sometimes.
She had boobs, is what you're saying. Big ones.
Yeah, and I wasn't bothered by it, obviously, but sometimes I would catch myself, not talking or looking at her face, and I was just really nervous, and so at one point I feel like I overcompensated, and then I just stared too much at her face.
It's kind of like when somebody has a weird growth on their face or something, and you're like, I can't look at it, and then you keep catching yourself looking at it.
Yeah, but if that was on her chest.
Okay.
Did she?
She had two, I guess, apparently.
Giant growths.
Yeah.
Did you actually address the problem, or did you guys not talk about? I'm serious. Like
no. That she had big boobs. No.
Well, I mean, I have not a huge chest, but I have a larger top half, and when somebody's staring, sometimes I'll just ask, hey, up here.
Well, if you're asking me if I went online and looked at pictures of you, I haven't.
What?
No, I don't think she's saying that at all. I think she's saying, did it ever get brought up that you were having trouble paying attention to the conversation because of your date's boobs?
Oh. No, I thought that Brooke was asking me if I'd ever seen her chest because it's larger.
No.
Okay.
No, she wasn't. But, hey, you can always go to the website after the second date update is done and look if you want.
No.
Okay.
Oh, my gosh, Kev.
All right. So did she make any reference to you staring at her chest or not staring at her chest?
No, not that I remember. I didn't. I mean, no.
Okay. So it was just something that you were self-conscious about on the date.
Yeah, and then I was self-conscious that I was self-conscious about it.
Yeah.
So the whole time, that's all you were thinking about is don't look too long at her boobs. Oh, crap, I looked at her boobs.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And then I was thinking about looking at her boobs, and it was just...
You're just downhill for you. Did you hear a word that she said on the date?
I mean, I know at one point she was talking about swimming, but I have no idea what that was about or anything.
How long did you spend at dinner staring at her breasts?
Well, so that was the thing. I thought that, I don't know, in my mind I thought dinner and drinks would last like 3 hours, and then we were done by like 45 minutes. So I started to panic, and I was, suggesting a bunch of activities like, you want to go bowling? Or, I don't know, I just was suggesting these activities, and she kind of wasn't really into it. She said she had to go and meet a friend, and so, I walked her to her car, and I didn't get a chance to like try to kiss her or anything because she was getting in her car, and then I asked her if I could call her, but she was closing the door. I don't know if she heard me or not.
So you walk her to her car and she didn't really say much to you and close the door in your face? Because that's what it sounds like.
Well, it wasn't that bad. I was just a little nervous, and so by the time I, worked up the courage to just ask if I could call her, she was closing the door.
Okay. I picture her driving out of the parking lot. Like, can I call you? No? Okay.
And then she squealed off.
Kind of.
Kip, you sound like a really nice guy talking to you, but your description of the date sounds like you acted like an awkward perv.
Yes.
No, I wasn't being pervious. Just that was what was on my mind about her. And I don't date a lot, and I thought that this girl was really nice, and we kind of had a nice time. I just was hoping you guys could help me figure out like what went wrong.
Okay, we can definitely do that. What we'll do is we'll play a song, come back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, thanks, guys.
Okay, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
I can honestly say, out of all the second date updates we've ever done, the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of second date updates, I've never wanted anybody to get a second date more than my man Kipling, who's on the phone right now to do a second date update.
It's the story of an underdog.
You might know him as the Kipmeister, the Kippinator, Mr. Kipplesworth. Yes. Kipling is on the phone right now. He's a great dude, but he got a little nervous on his first date because he was ambushed by a woman with big bazooms.
How dare she? I don't think
And that will happen from time to time. Kip was not ready for it. If you were listening to the first part of the second date update, Kip explained that he has not dated very much. He went out with a girl that he met through a coworker, and when he met her at the restaurant, which he was 15 minutes late to, by the way, She actually had a very large chest, and Kip was nervous the whole time and couldn't pay attention, and he barely heard a word she said. She ended the date by just hopping in the car and leaving, and he hasn't spoken to her since. Kipling, are you ready?
Yeah. I hope you can work your magic or do your thing, you know?
Well, we'll see if we can do our thing here. I'm going to dial the phone over right now, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was looking for Mona.
Yeah, this is her.
Hello, Mona. My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay.
Cool. Have you ever heard the show before at all?
Yeah, no, I mean, I've heard of you. I just don't listen
That's okay.
that often.
Okay, cool. Well, you may have never listened really before, but you're actually on the show right now.
What do you mean?
I mean that one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
About me?
Yep.
Really?
Yep, and they said all nice things, too.
That's great. What's it about?
It's about a date that you went on recently.
Really?
Yeah, you went on a date with a guy named Kipling.
Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Yeah, you mean Kip?
I do. Yes, I do. And he actually emailed us because he wanted us to get a hold of you. I guess you're not calling him back since your date, and he's confused.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you don't want to go out with him again?
I mean, he seemed like a really sweet guy, but I could just tell he was really, really nervous, like anxiously nervous, like kind of extremely awkward.
On a scale of 1 to 10 on the most awkward dates you've ever been on, how was this date?
A 15.
I'll tell you why I ask it like that, because we actually talked to Kipling. Sounds like a nice guy, but he was also very nervous talking to us, so I can't imagine how he would be on a date.
Yeah, like everything you can imagine, like times 1,000.
Did it get better as you guys hung out longer?
No, it only got worse.
How did it get worse?
Like, he showed up almost 20 minutes late
Right.
without letting me know.
When he walked in, though, despite being 20 minutes late, were you kind of excited? Like, oh, he's cute.
I mean, he was like nerdy, awkward, cute. I was like, maybe this could end well. But I'd been waiting for him to order, and the waitress came, and he gave her our menus and said we wouldn't be ordering food. We were just going to get drinks. But I'd waited all day to eat.
What?
It was already like after 7, and I hadn't eaten, and all we were getting was drinks. Like, we went to this nice restaurant, and we weren't even going to get food. Like, why didn't we just go to the bar?
Oh, I would have been like, hell no, I'm getting food. You don't even want to see me when I'm hungry right now.
We were like a few drinks in, and I started getting a little tipsy, and I finally was like, hey, man, like, I'm really hungry. Like, is it okay if we order something? And he was like, yeah, sure, I'll get an appetizer for us to split.
Oh, wow.
So then he decides to get calamari, which is fine. It was great.
Yeah.
And I was eating, and he could tell that I was uncomfortable. So then he says, can I ask you a question? And, of course, I said, sure. And he asked me if I'm having a good time because my face doesn't look like I'm having a good time.
Your face doesn't look like you're having fun. What'd you say to that?
I just smiled and put more calamari in my mouth.
Come on, you were, though, probably showing some pain on your face at this point.
I think at that point, a few drinks in, no food in my stomach, I couldn't hide a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
So it was just a very awkward time for you.
It was extremely awkward.
All right. You know what else is going to be awkward?
What?
He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you right now.
Wait, what?
Yep. Kip, where you at?
Hi, Mona.
Oh, no. Hi, Kip.
Hi.
Oh, Kip.
Kip, why are you doing this? I'm confused.
Well, you weren't answering my messages. I thought I wanted to talk to you and see if you wanted to go on another date.
Oh, Kip.
Kip, did you hear what I said about our first date?
Yeah, and but listen, the thing is, okay, so I don't date a lot, and
Yeah.
I really liked you, and you made me nervous. And I was already really nervous because I was late.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, I just showed up, and I just wasn't expecting a woman of your nature to be there.
Kip, what does that even mean?
What does that mean, Kip?
No, I just mean you're very beautiful. You know, you're very you have captivating features.
Oh.
You know.
Kip, that's really sweet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and I just got nervous, and that's why maybe I wasn't the best dater. I was nervous, and I could tell you weren't having a good time, and the reason I didn't order a bunch of food is because I don't know, maybe we were gonna, something was gonna happen.
What?
Oh, Kip.
Wait, what are you talking about, Kip? What was going to happen if you ordered food?
I don't know. Maybe you just you don't know what happens if the date goes well, and
gosh.
I just didn't want to have anyone to feel awkward about having bad breath or have stuff in their teeth or anything.
You mean like if you guys are gonna kiss or something at the end there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was planning a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Me
Kip.
too, but I'm not really giving Kip that much credit.
I was like, damn, son, slow down.
No. I just meant kissing. Like, we might kiss if it went well. It's a date. That's how would,
Okay.
Kip, I get being nervous, like going on dates and stuff, but you probably don't want to ask if they're having a good time because their face doesn't look happy. Kind of a turnoff.
I didn't mean like that. I mean, your face is beautiful. Your whole is beautiful. You're beautiful, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant like I could tell like you weren't having a good time, and I wanted you to have a good time,
Yeah, Kip, but like maybe you could have phrased it a little differently.
Yeah. Look, I was nervous, and I don't date a lot, okay? But, like, listen, I'm a really nice guy, and, I just feel like I could do it right, We could go somewhere and get food, and I don't know.
Mona, think about it. Like, he's laying it all out there. Maybe next time, because it's all out in the open, he won't have those same type of nerves.
I mean, he's really sweet. And everything he does seems pretty genuine.
Well, how about this, Mona? Would you go out with Kip on a second date? I will pay for it. Free second date.
Time?
What's that?
Said we would get food this time.
You can get food. I promise.
Yes, we could do whatever. We could go bowling or get food or whatever.
He's the same.
Kip, you really like bowling, don't you?
I just don't date a lot, and that's just the last date I went on. We went bowling, and we had a great time.
Oh.
You guys don't have to go bowling if you don't want to, Mona. You can do anything. We will pay for it, though. Yeah. Will you go out with Kipling again?
You know what? I guess he does deserve a second chance.
Whoa!
That almost sounded not painful.
What does that mean?
You're saying yes?
Yes, I'll go out with Kip again.
Yay!
Yeah, really? You won't regret it, I promise.
Congratulations, Kipling. You got a second date, man.
I can't believe you guys did this. This is amazing.
Yeah!
Kip, I can't believe we did it either, honestly.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.